everyone, welcome back to a new installment of Malindy Test Kitchen, where we are doing handmade for the holidays. And today we're going to walk you through how to make bath soaks for the holidays, which again makes perfect gifts for everyone without all the calories. So indulge without the calories. So this holiday season, obviously all of us are going to be indulging in everything else. So instead of giving someone cookies or other handmade baked goods, give them jars of handmade bath products. So our bath soak is going to be reminiscent of the layered cookie jars for someone to create their own cookies. But what we're going to do is we have a half a cup, so take 2 bowls and put a half a cup of citric acid in each bowl, a half a cup of baking soda in each bowl, and then a 1/4 cup of cornstarch. And then you're going to add a cup of magnesium sulfate, which again, as we've said before, helps, allegedly, is believed to help with sore muscles, so it makes the perfect bath soak for really anyone. And you can add any different scent that you want to these. So once you do that, you want to put those in a bowl together, mix them up so that they mix up evenly. And we do the 2 bowls because we're going to do 2 layering scents, just as you would see in the cookie jars where you can make your own cookies. Additionally, which I don't have here, but you can buy the little wooden scoops on Amazon.com. So you can add those with some twine. You can also add a little gift tag on there with some twine. So it's a personalized product that comes from the heart, and it's something that they can use instead of worrying about adding all those extra calories with your cookies and your cakes and all that other stuff for the holidays. So in separate bowls, we have 2 little bowls where we have a teaspoon of green mica, because we're going to do the red and green just like Christmas. And then we have a teaspoon of our red mica. Additionally, I did add about a tablespoon of polysorbate 80. And for those of you that don't know, your polysorbate 80 helps your colors dissolve in the water so that they won't just float on the top. And it'll be really easy to wash out your bathtub after that. So once we add those, then we added a half a tablespoon of cookie scented fragrance. And I wanted to show everyone. So this is from nurturesoap.com. Nurture Soap for us is local, so it's very good shipping for us. It's from Indiana, and she makes all of her own scents. She custom makes all of her own scents. She's absolutely phenomenal, and all of her copy scents are 100% right on to the original. So I did go ahead and I added the fragrances already. I added the polysorbate 80, and then I added the color. So what you're going to do is you're going to pour that into one of the bowls. So here we'll do our red one first and mix it up. And the reason why we're not adding any additional liquid to that is because we do want this to be more like a bath salt that they can pour in versus it being clumpy. So once you add that in, make sure that you mix it up really, really good. And you can let it set for a few minutes because it will start to harden a little bit. And then you just want to mix it in again and break it up. So hopefully all of you are planning great holidays this year. It's really nice to get in touch with family members or friends that you haven't seen in a really long time. And again, this will give you the opportunity to give them a nice handmade gift without putting a whole lot of money into it. And again, it comes from the heart because it's a little more personalized. So if they like a different scent, just go ahead and throw a different scent in there. And like I've mentioned before, if you do use essential oils, you do want to go ahead and cut that in half because some essential oils, if they're too strong, could actually be damaging to the skin. So you want to make sure, typically we do a tablespoon per pound, and then with the essential oils, you want to do a half a tablespoon per pound. You could probably do a little bit more and it'll be okay, but you really want to stay within that half a tablespoon with the essential oils. So this is going to give them a little bit of a fizzy bath, and then they'll also get the benefit of the Epsom salts, and then they'll get the nice color spread throughout the tub. Obviously your green and your red are going to mix, so it may not make the best colors. So if you wanted to go with different colors, you could absolutely do that. If you wanted to go with maybe white for one of them and then throw a different color in there, that would be nice because it would look more like the jars with the cookie in it. So I'm going to rinse my gloves off here real quick just to get the color off there so we don't mix it with our green. after you've done that, then we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our green. And with the green mica, it's more of a natural color, but it is really dark. So it just depends on kind of what you're looking for, because you can purchase like a lime green. You can, again, do any color that you want if you want it to look more realistic, like a cookie batter. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get this mixed up, and then we're going to put it in a jar. Now I chose to use ball jars. I have a pint ball jar, which is perfect because they're a great price. You can go on Walmart.com and you can buy them, I believe, year round, and they end up being about $1 a piece, maybe even less. So again, you're going back to that economical but really, really nice gift that you can give someone where it doesn't look cheap. And you put your heart and soul into it when you're making it, just as if you would make them a batch of cookies. But again, we're helping them avoid a little bit of the calories so they can still indulge in their tub with those great scents and not have to worry about putting on the extra pounds for the holidays. So we got our green mixed up, and as you see, this is a really, really dark green. Oh, spilled some on the table there. That'll happen. Okay. All right, so now we have our ball jar, and what I'm going to do to make it a little bit easier is I have these little funnels, and that way we don't mix the colors. And then I have a 1/3 cup, which I'm going to layer in 1/3 cup. So we'll start with our red. Shake it a little bit to get it layered. Push it in there as well. Or if that doesn't work out for you, you could just pour it and then kind of pack it down. So it depends on how thick you want your layers to be. So this is a 1/3 cup in the pint jar. Let's go ahead and let's do a little bit more, maybe like a half. For me, that's perfect. Just personal preference here. So then we'll do our green layer. And what's great about these ball jars is you can hot glue a ribbon on there, and you can make it really just your own with whatever colors you want. You can do these for birthdays, you can do these for other holidays. Have them as maybe a party favor. If you're having a 4th of July party, you can layer it with red, white, and blue. Just lots of fun extra stuff, and it's different. You know, everyone gives out cookies for the holidays, and everyone brings cakes to 4th of July parties. But stand out, be a little bit different. That's what we try to do here at Malindy. All right, so we've layered our jar here. So we have our red and green, just like our cookie jar. So then you go ahead and close it up. And again, like I was saying, you can go ahead and you can hot glue a ribbon on here and just tie a little bow. You can even put a little gift tag on there, or you can take and print out the circle labels and put it on here, handmade by yourself, handmade with love, however you want to do that. But this is the perfect gift for someone who maybe you don't know so well, even like I said, for teachers or for mailmen or for anyone, bosses. Anyone would love to get these handmade gifts. So as you see, I have quite a bit more left. So this will give us probably about 2 to 3 jars. So a little goes a long way. Again, they would just put a little bit in the bathtub. If you wanted to add the little wooden scoops, you can put those on there with twine as well. Or they can go ahead and just pour a little bit in there. They'll get a little bit fizzy. They'll get the magnesium sulfate, which is good for everyone. Everybody needs magnesium sulfate. Your skin will soak it in. It'll help with everything. Additionally, it's believed to help with sore muscles. Again, this is our cookie jar for our bath salts. If you have any questions, make sure that you message us. Don't hesitate to message us, or go ahead and leave a comment below, and we will respond promptly. Also, it gives you an opportunity to make your own products. So we're not all about just making our products and selling them to you. If you'd like us to make them for you, absolutely we can. As always, make sure that you show your bare beauty. Have a great holiday, everyone.